Hi, it's Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I hope you're very well. It's what, 10 past 8 in the morning. I'm going to look to see if I can trade this pound dollar on the long side. It's been going up this morning. Overnight. We've obviously seems to have done a double bottom on the hourly charts. We've got a bit of positive momentum. It's just come into the 5-minute 50 here, the white line. That's the first test of that 5-minute 50 for a while since price actually broke above it. So I'm going to see if we can get a long position off. So I'm just going to wait and see for price to see if price is going to come back into the bands here, and then I'll be looking to trade that. Obviously, we've had quite a lot of geopolitical news out yesterday for obvious reasons. So it's spooked the markets a little bit last night, but they seem to have stabilized a bit overnight and into the early hours this morning. So I'm just going to see if the pound does want to stabilize here on the charts, and then look for a little long position. So see if we can get that one off. We've got positive momentum in the background today, so that's the way I'll be looking at the pound for now, at least. Anyway, so we'll just see. I'll press pause. Oops, just back. So I'm trying to cook my breakfast at the same time as watch these markets, and I've just missed out a little bit there, haven't I? Of getting the better entry. I don't really want to have to buy against the upper band. I'd rather have bought a little bit lower down. Let's see if we can get a little dip. I'm going to just put my stop at the low anyway. So let's just see if we can get. So it's going to be fairly tight. So actually, let's just at least get one in, just in case I miss out on the whole thing if it is going to go higher today. We've got the 8 below 21 at the moment anyway, the moving averages, so I would expect a little bit of backing and filling, but so I've just put 2 in so far just to make sure that I'm in. I'm trying to cook this breakfast for this omelette, so let's just see if it comes back down to the lower band level again. Then I'll get another 2 in and pop a stop below the low here. So very very tight there this morning. Markets, you've got to be a bit careful in these markets. They can be a bit choppy, and so I'm not willing to give the market too much slack, and so it's got positive momentum. We'll see if it is going to go. I mean, what could happen is that we go chop sideways for several hours and then we break higher later. That's on the cards, because if we have a look at the hourly chart, we've already gone sideways for a couple of hours here. So it's possible that that's the case. In which case, I could easily get stopped out with my stop here. That's when you look at a market and think, okay, well, do you just go for a wider stop, give it a little bit more breathing space? But no, I think I'll just I'll stick with that stop down there, and just see how it goes. So let's just see if I can get these other entries in. And then I'll get back to it. Oh, that omelet's going to be cooking away, so I better hurry up, hadn't I? Okay, let's put one more in here. Then I'll press pause and we'll come back to this. Wow, that was the quickest stop out ever. I've just been. No, I haven't been stopped. Oh, it's right on my stop, because I just walked back in my office. I've just made my brekkie, and it's come all the way back down. So I thought it'd just been stopped. I haven't, but it's right on it. So it's looking like it's probably going to stop me anyway. So yeah, it could be this trade could be over very very quickly. But we got positive momentum on the hourly chart, so it was the right. It seemed like the right trade to take here. Like I said, it could just be chopping around, could come down a little bit lower, but then find some grip and come up a bit later. So, but it looks like on my 3 units there, what will I lose? Currently down on the 3 units, 40, 37, 31 on the entries. So it's going to be about what's that? About £100. So we'll see. I'm trying to keep it tight on today, but we'll see. So I'll press pause for now, and maybe we'll get another trading opportunity, or maybe this one won't stop me out. So we'll see. I can't bring the account over because I'm in other trades. So I'm in other swing trades again. So which often seems to be the case. So all I can do is I can bring the deal tickets over at some point. So I'll do that. But for now, we'll just wait and see what happens here. Okay, so it is coming up. It got very, very close to my stop, as you can see down here. But at the moment, the cable's coming up. So maybe it still looks to me like it could just want to chop around and carve out this range, which could still stop me if it wants to just bob. What essentially could happen here? It's just is we just see more of this sort of sideways price action. I was going to just bring the pen up, and I could just get stopped out on the chop, so to speak. That's the way it looks today. I mean, I could obviously, hopefully, I'm wrong on that, and obviously, but I don't really feel the need to have a much wider stop. And I guess I could put. I mean, I'm only trading small, so I could put the stop down at 90 or a bit less to try and stay out of the way of it. But at the same time, I feel that I'll have a look at it. But I guess that would, if I put the stop down, probably down there. But at the same time, if it could then still want to come probing for these lows. So I think if it comes and takes me out here, I'll just let it take me out, and then I can always go back in. So I think that's probably what we'll do. Rather than just trying to have a wide stop, and then maybe still get stopped out. So I'll keep it tight, and if I do get stopped, then there may be another opportunity to get in, because I think it's going to try and go long up today because of the momentum in the background, but sometimes it doesn't necessarily do it straight away. So we'll see. So anyway, I'll stop yabbering on, and we'll see if this is going to play out as we go through the morning. Okay, it's still trying to pick up a bit more here. I've put limit order in at 15. That's just ahead of the hourly 50 MA. So just in case it goes up there whilst I'm about to walk out of my office. And so I've put one limit up there on one of the units. Remember, I'm in with 3 units here. So we'll see what happens there. So for now, I'll just press pause and we'll come back to it. Okay, just back from getting ready, and we can see cables obviously on the move. Here's the 3 entries, the deal tickets. So at least you can see those. Obviously, I can't show you the account because I've got other trades open that I don't really want you to see. So there's the 3 entries. One of them I've already got set to take profits at 15. I'll probably take 2 off at 15. That's yesterday's highs as well. So it's always a good place to exit. So we'll see one of these disappear. You can see that we're up a little bit, aren't we? $63, $49, and $70 there. Let's bring that up, and then we can see it all properly. Hopefully you can see all that on the screen. Yeah. Okay, so we're up a bit. So in the end it worked out. Got very close to my stop earlier on, but we'll see. I guess let's have a quick look. Do I need to move my stop up? I'll move it up a couple of pips at some point. If it starts to back off, I'll move it up anyway. But at the moment, obviously it's moving up at the moment anyway. So we'll just see if it can carry on following through. But yeah, I'll move it up a couple of pips. So whatever happens, I'll only lose a couple of, it'll only be a few pips now loss. So we'll see. So I'll have to press pause again because it's I've come down. I've put the mic back on and it goes to sleep. Again, look, see, as soon as I come on, look, it comes back off. So we'll see what happens. It's just into these prior little highs here, so it might still take some time yet. So we'll have to press pause. It looks. I've just walked back in, and obviously it's hit 15, so that one's closed out. And I need to close out one of the others. So let's close out that one. So it's $122 there. So we're banking a bit here this morning, actually. Yeah. I've now just got to decide what to do with this last bit. So let's actually just look at this hourly chart. So you can see we're up to the hourly 50 now, pretty much. So that's that piece of resistance there. It's the first test of it. So in some regards, I'm just going to have a look, because in many regards I think, well, I should probably just take the profit and say thanks. But let's just have a look here. So I'm looking at my momentum charts off screen and just having a look generally. Yeah, I could try and run it. What are we up? So we're up 57, 68 and 71, so not a huge amount. So 120, about best part of £200 here this morning. Shall I take it, or yeah? I think we'll just close out. Overall, it's against resistance now. It's against, and it's overall. Let's get that banked. Right. So let me just press pause, and I'll show you the return. There we go. Just taking a screenshot of that. So here's the 3 entries. So remember we got in at 05, 03, and 03, and they've banked at 15, which is where the limit order was in, and then I just banked that other one at 15, and then this one just taken out 13.8. So overall, so it's at 50, 100, so 170, 180 pounds, so about $250 or something like that, I guess. So not bad actually in a low volatility environment. So I'll leave it at that actually. So it's all banked, so all done for today, and on that front, I think I've been waffling a lot this morning, so I shall put you out of your misery, and I'll be back on Monday.